Hi guys, and welcome to Discovering Dorset the Shea Way. Today I'm heading down to a bit of river and doing a bit of an environmental cleanup. I cleaned it out really well last year. I had probably 2 or 3 days of working on it, but unfortunately over the course of the year it's got bad again, as the local people seem to like to use it as a bin. So heading back down there, and we're going to be going for it again and getting out as much rubbish as we can. Catch you down there. Okay, so I'm down where I'm going to be starting. You can see there's bits of rubbish all around the place here, and again, well, the sun's kind of glaring over it, but you can see that there's a load of rubbish just everywhere. So I'm going to be starting from here and probably doing a little bit of this side to that bush. I'll start there actually, and then come this way under this bridge and see if we can get to that bridge by the end of today, if it wants to focus, because my hand's in the way. That bridge by the end of today, and then we'll be going on further down. It's always this stretch here that's the worst. There is a bit of stuff behind that bush, but I'll do that for another day as well. Right, let's crack on. Okay, so I'm just about to jump in. The plan is, I've got a great big bag in there, big plastic bag that's going to be, it goes all the way through this bag. I'm going to jump in, I'm going to grab stuff as I go along, pile it up along the edge, bring the bag along, put it all in the bag, and then switch to the other side of the bridge. So let's get to it. As I say, I'm not necessarily expecting to find many, if any, treasures or cool finds as such today. It's all about the environmental effort today. Look at this nasty sewage stuff that's just all in the rivers. That's absolutely disgusting. I'll have to make sure I proper wash these waders when I get out. Well, when I get home rather. Right. So I think we're going to start around about here, by this bush. First things first, big old bit of towel stuff, white stuff that we'll grab out. As I said, gonna pile it up along the edge and then bring the bag along and grab it. Oh, I can't see anything now because I've mucked it all up as I've gone along. I'm gonna have to wait for it to flow down. Look, I'll get back to you guys in just a sec once this has passed. Right, I'm pretty sure I can see something in there. See if I can grab it. That looks like it might be a brick. But what's that? Something purple. I think it's a fruit shoot bottle or something. The colour was cool, the item was not. Right, making our way up. Past this spider just here. Try not to disturb him in his web too much. No idea what that would have been. Right, keeping our eye out for anything that doesn't look like it should be there. Like this, for instance. I've just got a big old... Is it a bowl? I would have said it was a bowl, but it's got like a hole in it here. Don't know. Maybe some sort of flower pot or something. Definitely not supposed to be in here. Well, there you go, there's our first surprise find. Certainly wasn't expecting that. Something white looking just there. Oh, it's a nice pleasant one. Bit of willow pattern blue and white lit with a bit of tree branch. Right, it's hot to trot today. It's in, I think it's about 28 degrees today where I am. And it's 28 degrees Celsius, which is low 80s, I believe, if you're Fahrenheit. So yeah, if you're American or somebody else that uses Fahrenheit, then it's low 80s. As I said, it's not a super exciting one today, guys, but we're just doing the job that needs to get done, really. I did it all last year, and people have just come back and used it as a bin again and filled it all back up again with crap, unfortunately. So it's going to be a continuous battle, it seems. What's we got here? I don't know what that was. Looks like it could have housed a needle or something. Bit dodgy. Looks like there's a can here. Yeah. Oh look, worldwide Olympic partner for the Beijing 2008 Olympics. Coca-Cola can. It's been in there a while, hasn't it? Must have uncovered itself recently. As I said, I've already cleaned this river once. Or cleaned as much of a can of it anyway. There's just a bottle or something, glass bottle or something here I'm trying to get out. Oh, interesting. It's got a 2 in like a horseshoe on it. Bit strange. Not sure what that would have been. But it's broken and it needs to come out the river. Might be a long old job, this one. Strong boat. So is that a brick? Should be a brick, to be fair. Yeah, I think that's just a brick. Should have brought my bathoscope really, shouldn't I? It'd probably been a bit easier to see. Someone's hairband. A broken bit of something. Would have been a little clay pot actually. That's quite interesting. The shape and the workmanship on there. I don't know if you can see the lines around it. That's a little interesting, that is. Oh, in it. It's got like a lovely flower pattern there. That's quite cool. Followed by some blue and white. Lovely flower pattern piece there. We just got ourselves some clay pipe. Bit of a clay pipe stem there. Quite a cool bit of history. Broken bottle. All right, mate. There's another piece with some flowers on, both sides patterned. And next to it there I can see one more bit of blue and white as well, a different pattern on it. I've seen quite a lot of large trout in here recently actually, and grayling. Copperberg bottle, cider. Oh wow, that's really something. I thought that was a bit of a sandbag, but yeah, that's really not. If you know what that is, you know that is one of the most disgusting things I think I've ever found, and I am very, very happy to be wearing gloves right now. As I say, it's a little bit harder to see because I've not brought the bathoscope. But as I say that, we've just found our second piece of clay pipe stem. Another bottleneck there to get out. Slowly approaching the bridge, coming up to it. Is that a battery? It is an old battery, an old large battery, although it's small. Keep my eyes peeled. There could be anything. There's another bottle coming up I can see, and another fruit shoot bottle. There's a bit of pottery just here. Just a plain bit of pottery that. With a bit of glass next to it. Look. In fact, I think that's the top to an older bottle, that one. There's another bit of pottery. Had like a wicker basket pattern to it. Just a stone. Yeah, just a stone. Cool looking bit of stone though, isn't it? Nice looking bit of rock. There's another big old bottle, just a modern one. What has it got on there? Do we see? Established in something, can't work out what it is. Bulmers, there you go, it's a Bulmers. Just a stick. There's our next purple fruit shoot bottle of what looks like, oh yeah, I think it's a bit of plastic. If I can grab it, there we go. Bit of black plastic next to it. We'll keep moving. Obviously I can't do this whole half of the river because of all the weeds there are underneath the water. It covers the entire section of river, so I can't see anything. And if I can't see it, obviously I can't clean it. What's that? It's just a big bit of slate, yeah. Looks like that was a can. Oh, God, blimey, dropping everything today. It is a can. Oh, it's one of those old Euro Shopper energy drinks. I haven't seen those for a while. I think there's a milk top, foil milk top. Come on. Stop playing games with me. Is it a milk? What does it say on it? It is semi-skimmed milk top. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to just investigate the little silly things. It can be a bit of fun. We've got some bricks and stuff over here. I wonder if it's got any writing on that. That's a broad main brick, I can tell you that, because of all the black spots you can see in it there. They're worth a little bit now because they don't make them anymore. And if you want to, have a restoration project or something, you need the right brick, and you've got to find the right brick. And as I say, they don't make them. So not a bad brick to find, that one. Along with another bit of like rubbery plastic stuff. The obligatory sock everywhere I go. Bit pink, can't get it. Couldn't get it, but a bit of white stuff. Plastic bag, looks like probably a poo bag or something. So that one will be going straight in the bin. Right, what else is caught up under this bridge here quick before we move round to the other side? Oh, it's a pin badge. Far too gone to see what would have been on it now, but it's an old rusty pin badge, look. Right, I'm just going to tidy up all the stuff that I put along the edge, put it in the bag, hop over the other side of the bridge, and I'll be right back with you. Okie dokie. And here we are, on the other side of the bridge. First thing I can see, oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Well, that's not even what I was going to grab. Missed it. Oh, I've lost it completely now. I thought I could see a little cap, but it's gone under all the muck, so I'll have to grab it in it. Hang on a minute, what's that? cool. Oh, it's got a magnet on it as well, look. Found a magnet. They've got a magnet on both ends. It must be like one of those magnetic train sets where they all connect the carriages using magnets. Hiro, H-I-R-O. What have we got on the bottom? It says... oh, it's hard to read. Goldain? I don't know what it says. Something like that. Made in Thailand. Made in Thailand along the bottom there. But yeah, another cool find. That's a keeper. And over here we've got a load more rubbish to grab out. I think that one's just a brick, but this is a Carlsberg can. That's a rock. Is that the other sock for my pair of socks? No, just a bit of rag stuff. Foil. More pottery with a gold rim round the side there. Gold inlay, I think they call it. I think that's the right word, I might be wrong. There's loads of cans to grab out here. There's an old Pepsi can. What's this one? Not sure. Actually, I think it looks like it could have been another Pepsi. So 2 Pepsi cans. That's just a bit of charcoal wood. Hello. I'll just tidying up.
Oh, well done.
Oh, I'll throw this one in.
Yes, nice in the river, that's for sure. The right day for it. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Well, that's worrying as well, isn't it, really? But yeah. Yeah, thank you. Cheers. There are, but not as many as people say there is. There's actually a lot more grayling and trout than anything else. Yeah. Yeah, all the bottles, glass bottles, cans, the lot. I'm usually a magnet fisherman, so I'll come down and pull out bits of metal that I can find. Yeah. But I also do this, so.
My dad he'd made a rake, which was like an anchor, but had lots of spikes on it.
Oh yeah.
And we used to get bikes and shopping trolleys and all that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. There's an old 70s tango. Yeah,
what?
old 70s tango can there with the old opening. Yeah. We just got an old 70s tango can as we were talking to some lovely friendly locals. There's loads of bits in here. Don't know what that is. Don't know, part of something. Hello again. What is that? This is a leaf. I got thrown off by a leaf. I thought it was something cool, and it's not. Another bottle. Can't tell you what that one was. The label's completely gone. Look. Got half a bank card for Lloyd's TSB. Very far gone. Looks like it would have been part of a teacup at one point. Speaking of teacups, there's a mug here. Yeah, big old plain white muglet. A plastic bottle. There's loads more broken tile, but it's not too much of a problem having that in the river, really. Because it's just rock, if you see what I mean. What's that? Oh, I think I know what that is. I think that's part of a lamppost. So there's the lock for it. You can see in the back there how it would have locked in. And that goes on a lamppost, like one of those there at the bottom. Let me walk along, I might be able to show you. Oh! Right, so similar to this, you see up there, similar to that, don't know if you can see, it's got a locking door up there, so that's what that is, one of them things. Interesting. Something orange there. Oh no, it's pink. Oh, it's a vape. Bloody vapes. Bloody Elf Bar, watermelon bubble gum. Oh my god. Hang on. Cool. Check that out. It's got a little, can't quite make out the symbol. It's got some sort of a little symbol in the bumper there. It's a little bit broken, missing a little bit of the front bumper, but very cool find. One train and one car so far. There's a Ford Mustang, no less, and it's made by Del Prado, whoever they are. Ford Mustang Del Prado. Very cool find. Ooh. Something. Oh, it's gone. There was something that looked metal. Yeah, there it is. Come on. Ah, it's one of those things that goes around your door handles. Your inside door handles. You know what I mean. Kind of goes around the door. Make it look pretty. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Almost rolled off, but it rolled back to the bag, so we're all good. Did a circle. Well, that's a Coca-Cola can. It's a weird looking Coca-Cola can. Odd. Oh, is that another bit of clay pipe? It is. We've got another clay pipe stem there. Third one for the day. Very cool. Followed by just a bit of clay, I think. A little clay ball. This is a medicine bottle of some sort here, I think. Yeah. Like a kid's cowpole bottle or something. Thing is, if I don't check, I'll go past things that are actually decent. Don't know what that is, a load more nasty fabric. Another big bit of plastic. And oh, it's half a plate. I thought it was a big old handle off of a big old mug, but nope. Half a dish. Oh. Budweiser bottle cap. Now, I'm sure you guys have all been able to see this as I've been walking up to it, so let's find out what make it is. It's a Peugeot. It's a Peugeot. It's even got the Uni-Decor 110393. 1993 this one was made and put on the vehicle. Right, where's that bowl gone that I dropped? There it is, half a dish. Just there. There we go. Peugeot hubcap to add to the mix of mystery finds today. Probably the bottom of something, I assume. The base of something. Diet Pepsi, that one. A lot of Pepsi cans around here, isn't there? Like older ones. Come on, bottle. Free yourself up. There we go. It's just a stubby beer bottle, that one, I'd have thought. Another bottle. What's that blue thing next to it? Oh, come on. Don't disappear on me. I'm not sure what that's from. Maybe some sort of like pipe insulation. And a bottle of Smirnoff. Well, this area is loaded with rubbish. This is not okay. Mini liquor bottle. Diet Coke. Not a Pepsi this time. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Gotcha. Crisp packet. Barbecue hula hoops. Another can. Boost energy. There's a sock. A second sock. That part of a light bulb. Yeah, part of a light bulb fit in there. What's that? There's another can. Another can. Another Coca-Cola. Right. Let's get all this shit to the side. I think I'm going to go up to this tree and then put it all in the bag again. So we'll go up to this tree and then we'll take a break or whatever. Something like that. Put everything that needs to be in the bag, and then jobs are good in. What's this? Oh, I think there's a bottle here. Yeah. It's a big old liquor bottle again. No markings to tell us what one. I spot another vape. A very colourful one, no less. That's the only good thing I'll say about these, is they're easy to spot in the river, so they're easy to get out. Double apple, Lost Mary. There's a load of eggshells in here, look. Loads of them. What's that all about? Eggshells. There's more, loads more eggs. It's a rubber band. And some foil. All the eggshells I'm just going to leave in there, obviously, as they all biodegrade themselves. Some more of that nasty rag stuff. Another bit of foil. What's this? Ooh. A chrome lid to a tin from something. Right, we've come up to this bush tree thing, so I'm gonna get all the rubbish sorted. Just check here quick so there wasn't anything else that I've missed. And then, like that for instance. Hang on a minute. What is going on with that? It looks like a bullet, right? But I don't know if it is. I don't know what's going on with that. But it certainly looks like a bullet, doesn't it? Interesting. Maybe off a keychain? Something like that. Oh, hang on a minute. It unscrews. To that. So I don't know what that is. Well, it definitely ain't a bullet if it unscrews. It's supposed to look like one though. Interesting find. huge, great big bit of plastic. Okie dokie, so we've got everything together and all the stuff bagged up for the second bit, and now we're moving on to our third little go. So we finished off, where did we finish off? On that bit of tree. And the third bit's only a small section, just going up to that tree there, from there. Doing that, finishing that off, and then it's another small section, taking us from this tree, unless I do it all in one, which I might do, from this tree to that bridge, and then depending on the time, we might leave the next lot, or we might start off doing a little bit of it, but that next bit will probably be in the next video, as there is more to get out. A lady who was just talking to me actually, who lives just down there past that brown thing, so near where she lives, her flat there. She says most weekends she hears people coming past throwing stuff in the river just outside her flat window. There we go, another elastic band. Okay. Is that something or not? No, that's a leaf. Is that another great big plastic bag? Oh, wow. That's not even a bag, is it? Or is it? They're a ripped open big old bag of aggregate or something, I guess. It's all trying to biodegrade, trying to degrade, I should say, in the river, which is not what we want. Bloody smelly moving that, I'll tell you. Loads of bricks as well down around here again, look. Is it more broad main brick or what is it? Can't really tell. Some sort of brick. It has got some writing in this one. See if I can clean it up enough to tell what it says. J10 maybe? Unless it's that way up. I think it's a bit too far gone for me to be able to tell that one, unfortunately. There's loads of them around here though. Absolutely full of bricks. Well, that was a quick section, wasn't it? Plastic bag and elastic band and that's it. Can't complain. Well, hang on. And a cable tie. I've just seen these over here as well. Bit more of that rag stuff wrapped up around a stick. And bottle of Rio. First thing I could see has disappeared completely. No worries, we'll move on. Something blue here. Smint mints. Smint mints. Is that a paintbrush? Looks like it might be. Yeah. One little art paintbrush. On-off Christmas light battery pack cover. Pill packet. And a Monster energy drink can. And a bit of foil. What have we got here? Ah, a big old bit of hose. Big old bit of hose from something. Heavy duty hose as well, that. There's a big layer of silk over everything here, so it's hard to spot stuff. Is that a Christmas pudding? What? It is a Christmas pudding. It's a dog toilet. A Christmas pudding dog toy. Oh, how random. You got to enjoy cleaning up, see, there's lots of fun to be had, even when you're just tidying up, because the stuff you find is just, I don't know, just a bit weird. Sometimes it makes you question stuff, question society. It's part of another vapor there. Lots of bubbles coming up there, but I don't know what from. It's a little bit interesting. Is there a bottle under here that I've not seen? There's a can. I'll have to dig out. A few little bits over here. Bit of red plastic with a little symbol on it. Oh, it's a port, something port it says. Interesting. Ooh. Gotcha. Bit of blue rubbish. Bit of a Kinder Egg, I think that is. Kinder Egg rubbish. Yeah, Kinder Egg foil. I think there's a can there. Yeah, Boost Energy. And I could just see a bottle somewhere here poking through. There it is. As I say, it's very silty along this bit, so I can't really see where stuff is, which isn't helpful. It's all buried under other stuff, but doing what I can, doing the best we can. I think we're done for this bit, it looks like, for now anyway, until we have a flood and all the silt washes away. Oh yeah, we might as well jump on and start cracking on with the next part then, haven't we? Well, I've just received a phone call, so we're going to leave it there and we're going to do that other section, this bit, tomorrow, the next day, or the day after that, and we'll get that cleaned up. But we've got a fair whack done today. Good stretch of the river, I'll just show you. All of this down to that bush over there beyond that bridge. Success! So thank you all for joining me in today's adventure, and I'll catch you in the next one.